Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the command line terminal. Why do we need this and what are the useful commands if you want to play with the RNA sequencing data? In short, I would like to tell you that Unix operating system offers stable server, it has a secure file permission system, and it can perform complicated tasks. So this is why we use Unix or Linux operating system, not the Windows. Let's jump into the tutorial where I will explain you all the commands that you need to perform RNA sequencing data analysis based on command line pipeline.
Welcome to the Linux introduction tutorial. In this tutorial, I will explain you all the commands that you need for RNA sequencing data analysis. After this video, I'm gonna make a video which will be on RNA sequencing data analysis. I will do all the data analysis steps on Linux command line terminal based pipeline. So the first command that I want you to know is pwd. Pwd means present working directory. Like you want to know where you are in the Linux system, then you use pwd. Once you click that, you can see a path to your present working directory, which is, in my case, it's user, and the user is my name. And after that, you can see the content of this directory, what are the folders and files you have in the system. You can use a simple ls command. If you just click, you will get all the files and directories present in current directory. So here I have applications, desktop, downloads, documents, library, movies, music, pictures, and public. So next thing is, if we want to go to any specific directory, what we need to use. So for changing directory, you can use cd, changing directory. You can use it for going up and down. For example, if you want to go to another level like documents, you can use this. If you want to come back, you can use cd plus two dots. For example, cd, if I press DOC and then tab is autofill, so it will give me documents. If I press and then after that, I can check my present working directory, which is documents. Here you can compare the path from this command and from this command result. So it's different. So here I have different folders which I can see using ls command. Here you can see different files and directories present in my documents directory. If I want to go back, I use simple command cd ... So this is how you can go to your previous directory using cd. The next step is I would like to make new directories. For that purpose, I will make a directory where I can put all the files and folder to manipulate different kind of folders and files. So let's say we are going to make a new directory. For making a new directory, you use a command mkdir. It means you are making a new directory. For this command, you need to give the option. Option will be the name of the directory that you want to make. For example, we can make intro Linux directory. So now you can see along other directories in the present working directory, I also got additional directory called intro Linux. And if I want to go into this directory, I just use the same command cd and then intro, and I use tab function to autofill it. And now I can see there is nothing in my present directory using ls. Now we want to make a new file. So for making new file, you can use touch test.txt And now I will use ls, and then you can see in my present working directory, which is intro Linux, I have one file test.txt. So you can use mkdir to make new directory, mkdir with the option like name of the directory, and then if you want to make a file, empty file, you can use touch, and then name of the file dot extension. So this is how you can make new directories, and you can see the content of the directory. Now it's the time I will show you how you can copy one directory from one place to another place. Let's say we go back to our parent directory, and in this directory we have different kind of folders. So I will make another folder, test, let's say mkdir test underscore direct. So I'm making a test directory, and I will copy this directory to our previously created intro to Linux directory, CD. Now it's a time to explain you how we can copy a directory, how we can move a directory, and delete a directory. So it's pretty easy. For copy, we use cp command. For moving, we use mv command. And for removing, we use rm. So whenever you are using, if you want to copy, move, or remove, you use these three commands, and I will show you how these commands work step by step. First of all, I would like to explain you the copy command. If you want to copy one directory to another, you simply use cp command, and the option that you need to give is -r. -r is specifically for the directories, and then the name of the directory you want to move. Let's say we want to move test directory that we created previously, and then the destination. Our destination is intro Linux. So here you can see we still have this test directory, but if we go to intro to Linux directory, we can see that we have got this test directory inside it. Now it's a time that we can move one directory to another directory. Like, for example, in our current directory, we have two newly created directories, intro to Linux and test directory. So let's move mv and then the test directory. Test directory is our input directory, and our output or a destination directory is intro to Linux. And then simply you can, if you click ls to test if it has moved, now you can simply see the difference. Previously, we had test directory in our present working directory, but now it doesn't exist there. And I tested this with ls command. So the next step is we can go into the intro directory to see if we have it inside. So here you can see test directory and test.txt file and test.test underscore direct is there. Now we know that how we can copy, we can move our files from one directory to another directory, or how we can move our directories from one place to another place. I would like to give you an example of wildcard. Wildcard is a very important feature of the Linux command line terminal. You can move hundreds of files, thousands of files with a single command. Wildcard has a very powerful feature. So let's say for this purpose, I'm in a directory where I have already created FASTA queue files. So here you can see if I press ls, here I have two kind of files. One is HTML, other is zip file. So here I'm gonna make a new folder, a new directory called the test wildcard. So now we have a directory test wildcard. So we want to move our HTML files to the test wildcard directory. As you can see, our wildcard directory is here. So the next step is to move all the files or copy all the files to the test wildcard directory. CP, and then I use the wildcard dot HTML, and then our final destination. To test this, we can simply go to the test and then we can do ls. So here you can see all the files, HTML files are copied to our new folder or a new directory. So this is how you can copy or move all of your files using wildcard. Wildcard has more feature, but right now I just want to show you the extension feature. Like you can use static dot the extension of the files, and then you can provide the destination directory and it will move all the files there. Now it's a time to talk about remove command, how we can remove directories or files from anywhere. Let's say, for example, in this directory, we have one of our test directory, intro to Linux, but I will not remove this. I will create a new directory, mkdir and test underscore direct. So let's say it's a test2. So now we have test2. I want to remove this directory. If I want to remove this test2 directory, I will use rm command and -r, and then this directory name. It worked, and now if I recall the listing, and I will not see this. Here you can see it's intro to Linux and test2 directory was in our present working directory, but here we don't have it, so it worked. Now it's a time to explain you how you can remove a file. To remove the file, first I will create the file using touch. If you use touch command, you can create an empty file. So here we create a test2.txt file. So here is our test2 text file. So if you want to remove a file, you just provide rm and then the file name. You don't have to provide -r option to the command. So here you can test this using ls. So here we don't have our test2.txt file. So this is how you can make directories, go around the directories, remove directories, move directories, and you can also use wildcard even for removing, copy. So this is very fascinating system where you don't have to go into the folder, you stay in your command line terminal and you can remove, you can create, you can move, and you can copy files and folder. So this is a very powerful thing. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I will come back with more videos on RNA sequencing data analysis. I will make one video for each step so you can learn step by step RNA sequencing data analysis. Thank you very much.